Twitch crashed. The purpose of this hopefully short video is just to go through the research center and how to research and develop weapons, because some of my Facebook friends and other gamers that I've played with had some questions. So we're just going to do something to go through, because I've made some weapons and hopefully I can answer some of the questions that you have coming up. So first thing, obviously, you go into the research center, and again, you basically have to research or buy blueprints so that you can make them, various items. So we go into the research center, and there's three types of technologies. There's the Milky Way, which is your traditional mass effect weapons. Then there's the Helios, which is pretty much the Ket and the other races technology. And then you have the Remnant, which is like a weaker or stranger version of the Geth. Since I have more points here, I'll go in. And as you can see, I've been buying the Equalizer submachine gun, and because it's a gun I like. And as you can see, I've bought up to level 6. I can't buy level 7 because I have to be level 50, and I'm only 46. But like if you look here, you can see at level 1, this gun does 46 damage, has a 600 fire rate, and 42 clips. The Equalizer doesn't use clips. So when it runs out of ammo, it's sort of like the collector rifle. I'm sorry, the collector submachine gun and sniper rifle. It just needs to recharge. If you don't go all the way down to 0, it's not that bad. And it weighs 18. But if we go to the level 5, we see that it weighs 15 pounds and does 58 damage compared to 46. The fire rate stays the same, but the clip size grows a little bit, and it's significantly more accurate. So that's what you do. You can buy various weapons. You can buy various armors. You can buy augmentations. Augmentations make it better. You can do certain things that you couldn't do in the game with the weapons. It's like special mod. Like here, this was one I bought. It changes it from a bullet to a electrical beam that shoots. Here, the heat inducer, if you use incendiary ammo, you get a bonus damage of 25. Here, when the clip empties, it automatically recharges your shields. This does more shield damage, and these are the type of things. I have some money, so basically you just go into the various items and you say, okay, I'll buy this chest. Now I can now make that type of armor. I can now make up to level 4 on Remnant armor. I don't use Remnant armor, but I just wanted to, I've now bought those blueprints. And again, here, like if we go into weapons, I haven't bought a lot of the items here except for the Black Widow. That's my favorite sniper rifle. So you can see here the sniper rifle does 576 damage per shot, 65 that, and it weighs 46. But when you go to level 5, I'm doing 714 damage, and it only weighs 36 pounds, and it's significantly more accurate. It's got a little more. It's got the clip size doesn't increase, but the max ammo increases. So again, you come here and you use the research. You're basically buying blueprints to build, and that's all the research does. As you find things when you're looking at it, and I'll even go in here. You can see, some of the augmentations. You can make your gun. You can turn your gun into a grenade launcher instead of firing bullets, or you can fire sticky grenades. Um, there's a bonus. You do more damage when moving slowly, or 10% if you're running. Here you can shoot out electricity, and when you're hovering, you can do either 35% more accurate, 35% faster fire rate, or 35% more damage. So it helps your guns. Now, if we go over to the development, this here is a bunch of items that I can build. That's a little more confusing. I'm going to craft that. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So I've made his craft. That's special items. Here is you can actually upgrade your Nomad. I'm not going to build this. The agility is you can take off the traction control and steer yourself. The only reason why I'm not going to do it is I don't have a lot of element 0, and I can't afford to use 75% of what I have left, because that's the hardest thing to find, and it's very expensive. Again, in here, because you can actually see it in red, I actually don't have enough element 0 for this item. And if you go here, it'll tell you what items, and it's grayed out for the things that you're short on. So if you need to find something, it'll tell you what that, here's the various armor you can build. Here's the weapons. I'm going to build a new pistol as an example here. The Equalizer is a neat gun because it's like like I said, it's like the Collector submachine gun, and this actually is a submachine gun, or the sniper rifle. It doesn't use clips. When you run out of ammo, it just needs to recharge. So we're going to build one of these, and you can see the augmentations. I can put 3 augmentations in here. I'll come back to it, but I just but like this gun only allows 2 augmentations. The Raptor only, because it's uncommon. The Viper, which is a common, has 2. The Widow has 2, but the Black Widow, ultra rare, has 4. So it's basically depends on what type of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this gun, and we're going to select the blueprint, and now I can select slots for my augmentations. I don't want to put that on, but I want to be able to put some you know what, forget that. Actually, I built one. I'm going to build a shotgun. You can actually build biotic weapons, omni blades, and you can actually build the Krogan hammer, which I need to put more money on. I haven't built the shotgun, so let's go with that. Disciples, The katana. Alright, I guess we're going to have to go with the disciple. Alright, so we're going to build the disciple. And it only allows, it's showing the materials. And I'm going to use 50% of my element 0. And I can only put 2 augmentations in. So the first augmentation I'm going to do, I'm going to look to see if I have multiple mod slots. This gives me 1. I think I have another that allows me to do 2. So we're just going to keep going through there. Yeah. All right, so I have a double mod slot. So we're going to create the double mod slot. And we're going to actually make this shoot grenades. So we're going to turn this into a grenade launcher. Each pellet, it's a shotgun. Each pellet is now a grenade, but with reduced damage. So every, a big bunch of mini grenades. So we're going to use this. And, again, because I have everything and we craft it. Now, when we craft it, it allows you to name it. I personally name the guns because I don't want to accidentally have 5 copies of Disciple and sell the wrong one. So we're going to rename this because I have and now I have built the weapon. And it's given me one last chance to back out of it. I'm going to say continue. I've now built the boomer shotgun. So that's, in part how you build the weapons. Now I'm going to actually go and try something unique. I'm going to go and build a initiative armor. I have a common blueprint. This is a rare blueprint. This gives me plus 4% experience and 11 shields. This gives me some extra choices. Pathfinder gives me weapon accuracy, power restoration, and defense. This gives me spare weapon damage. I'm going to build one of these. Let's see what my augmentation abilities are. I've actually never built an armor. So this is a power bonus to armor. When health, I get 25%. I'm more resistant to damage when I'm close to dying. Comment, there a lot of them are just really small. Power effect. So if somebody punches me, I will stun them. That's actually, I want to save that for if plus 5 to damage resistance. Well, that's a good thing to be. Plus 2 to health. That's a good thing. I can grow the radius a little bit. That's not really big to me. Increases weapon accuracy by 10% when standing still. That's not a bad choice. Plus 2 to max shields. Plus 2 to shield regeneration. An enemy killed, restore. Ooh, now that's weird. If I kill an enemy, I restore 25% of the shields. That's a must. Tech damage, plus detect damage, shield booster, combo damage, plus 2 to max health. I already used that one. Damage resistant. I've already used that one. All right. So basically, it's told me, I already know because of the positive numbers what I have. So what I've done is I went in and now I've gone in, I've put in the augmentations. I'm going to be a boost to health, a boost to shields. When I kill somebody, I'm going to get 25% shields back. And, yeah, it's got some neat tricks to it. So again, I hit craft. It'll give me the option to name it. I'm going to